Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Pyle. If you're new here, it's really nice to meet you. Today is Saturday, December 11th, and if I am not mistaken, today makes 2 weeks until it's Christmas. And I have already done a lot of my Christmas shopping, but I always know that there are still some last minute shoppers out there, people who need last minute things on their list, and I thought it would be nice to come up with a list of some last minute Christmas gift ideas in case you are scrambling. I also know a lot of people do White Elephant this time of year as a form of gift exchange for families and friends. My family's doing it this year, so these gift ideas absolutely could be used for that. Honestly, for whatever you want. I'm just here to give you some ideas. So first we're going to talk about gifts that are under $10. A lot of the gifts that I have chosen are gifts that are more sustainable type items. Not everything on this list is like that, but quite a few of the things on my list I think are. For what reason? I just figured why not. But the first thing we're going to talk about are reusable straws. Now I know it feels like everybody has reusable straws in their house. I feel like you can never have enough, or something happens and you either lose them or, you know, you just kind of need more or you don't have them. But anywho, this pack of reusable straws will cost you $7.99 on Amazon. And what I really like about it is that there are 16 straws that come in this pack. And what I think is really neat is that there's different height options for the straws, and there are some straws that are straight or some that have like a little curve. And if you're anything like me and you like to chew on your straws, these straws have little silicone tips to protect your teeth, so that way you don't chop down and accidentally break anything. The next item on my list are reusable K-cups, and this 4-pack of reusable K-cups will cost you $9.45 on Amazon. I feel like everybody I know also has a Keurig. I mean, I don't have a Keurig, but everybody I know has a Keurig. But case in point, I think what's really nice about these reusable K-cups is that you can fill them with whatever kind of coffee that you want. So if you go out and you find some specialty coffee, you know, you're most likely not going to see that in a K-cup, but at least this way you could pack the K-cup yourself and brew all different kinds of coffee and just wash it and reuse it whenever you need, which could save you a lot of money at the grocery store, especially because things have gotten so expensive recently. Also, a quick disclaimer, obviously none of the items in this video today are sponsored. It'd be lovely if they were, but they are not. And anything that I talk about today, you can absolutely find in the description of this video down below. I'll have everything listed there, links to where you can find everything, but I just want to let you guys know that. The next thing on my list for gifts under $10 is this mini ceramic box cutter. So I do a lot of my shopping online, and whenever I get my packages, I always like either struggle to find something to open it with, or I start to open it and then I wreck my nails because I'm trying to rip open these boxes and packages. But this ceramic box cutter is a little tiny mini one, and it costs $9.99 on Amazon. And I actually use these at my work, so that's why I really like them, is because you don't have to worry about a razor blade that can rust and that you'll have to change. It actually has a ceramic blade. Now, I'm not saying that you can't hurt yourself with this. I mean, I would absolutely take caution when using it. Do not let little kids use this. But I think as a small little gift, stocking stuffer, White Elephant present, it definitely would be a great gift for somebody. I know I would like one of these because I don't have one at my house, and I could definitely benefit from having one. The last item on my list for under $10 are something called prism glasses. Now, these prism glasses cost $9.99 on Amazon, and I have to admit they do look pretty ridiculous. But essentially what prism glasses allow you to do, it allows you to lay flat in your bed, on your couch, honestly anywhere, and read a book or watch a movie without having to lift your head. I mean, I know you could put pillows underneath your head and stuff, but I think the ability or idea for some people to lay completely flat while doing these activities, very appealing to some people. I've seen this used on TikTok and people swear by them who have them, so even though it's a funny looking gift, there's probably someone out there in your life who could probably benefit from using a pair of these glasses. Now we're going to talk about gifts that are under $15. So the first thing that I saw was this universal car french fry holder. So essentially it's a universal cup holder that goes in your cup holder, and then you can stick your french fries in the cup holder, so that way it makes it easier to eat them when you're driving. Now, I know it might seem ridiculous and more of like a gag gift than anything, but I don't know, maybe there's somebody out there in your life who travels a lot and could use one of these when they're out and about in the world. This universal french fry holder costs $13.95 on Amazon. The only sad thing about this french fry holder is it doesn't have anywhere for you to put dipping sauce containers, so that's a little sad. The next item on my list is a unicorn pool float tea infuser. I know that's a lot to say. That costs $12.59 on Amazon, And for anybody who isn't a tea drinker, tea infusers are for when you like to drink loose leaf tea that don't come in like little bags. You put your tea in the infuser, put your infuser in your hot water, and then it lets you steep your tea. Now I've seen a lot of different kinds of tea infusers in my life. I've seen one of like little animals holding onto the sides of cups, just spoons that are tea infusers. But I don't know, I just thought the idea of a unicorn pool float was hilarious. And I mean, if I had one, I would definitely use it, which I know I'm saying about a lot of these things, but I think that sounds fun. But I feel like we all know somebody who's a tea drinker in our life who does not drink coffee. So this would probably make a great gift for that person. Now, the next thing I want to talk about are travel perfume / cologne bottles. This is a 6-pack that costs $14.29 on Amazon. And when I was younger, I saw an ad for something like this on TV, and I actually ended up getting one, and I thought it was really useful. But essentially what it is it's a small little spray container that you can stick on top of your perfume or cologne. I think it works on any perfume or cologne. And you pump it full of whatever scent you want, and then you can take it with you when traveling. You could put it in your car, in your purse. I think it holds about an ounce or under of perfume or cologne. Don't hold me to that. It's really nice because instead of taking your giant bottles with you when you travel and worrying about them breaking, or worrying about TSA maybe taking your favorite fragrance, I think this would be perfect for somebody who travels in your life and is on the go all the time. The next thing I would like to talk about are crochet reusable bags. Now, this 4-pack costs $15.99 on Amazon, and I actually have one, and every time I use it, I feel like I'm Monica from Friends after she goes shopping and she has all her groceries in her little crochet bag. I take mine to Aldi's, and I actually keep mine in my car, so that way anytime I do go grocery shopping, I have it there on hand for me, ready to use. But I think this is a great eco-friendly gift for anybody, to be quite honest, because they're so small and they take up basically no space in your car. The last item on my list of things that are under $15 is a digital meat thermometer. This particular meat thermometer cost $12.99 on Amazon, and I like to cook a lot, and I got a meat thermometer, I want to say like a year ago, and I cannot say how much it has made a difference in my cooking. You can ask my husband. I used to overcook all of our dishes, kind of on purpose, because I was too afraid of undercooking meat and potentially feeding him or myself something that had salmonella in it, because I didn't cook meat long enough. But having this meat thermometer, I have been able to perfect so many dishes and know when I'm so close to the correct cooking temperature for different meats. If I'm cooking chicken and I check the temp and it says 155, I know that I only need to leave it in there for a little bit longer so it can hit 165, which is the safe temperature for poultry. For anybody in your life who does not have one of these, again, I cannot stress you enough how much of a difference it has made in my cooking, and highly recommend every household to have one of these, just so you know that you're cooking food safely. Now we're going to switch to talking about things that are anywhere from $25 to $100. And I know I also probably should have said this at the beginning of the video, but if you see me looking up and down, it's because I'm looking at my computer that has all of these things listed on them so I could talk to you guys about them. But the first thing I would like to talk about is a cheese board that is $29.99 currently on Amazon. This cheese board I think is really cool because it has a little stand for all the cheese knives. I like to entertain, I like to make different charcuterie boards and go to Trader Joe's and find all the fun stuff and put it all together. So I think for somebody who likes to entertain, for somebody who honestly just likes snacks, a cheese board would be perfect because you don't have to put just cheese on it. You could make that board into whatever you want. And I think for $29.99, it's a pretty decent size. And I love that it comes with the knives and the little stand. So I think that would make a great gift. The next item on my list is something I personally have, and it is a hydro flask. Now, this hydro flask is $37 on Amazon, and I do believe that this is the 32-ounce hydro flask with a wide mouth, and that also has a straw lid. What I really love about hydro flasks is they really keep my water cold for such an insane amount of time. It's like not even funny. So I drink so much water, and before I got a hydro, I would buy cases of water. I would be mad when I would pour myself water in other reusable bottles and then be kind of sad when my water wasn't cold because I wouldn't want to drink it, and then I'd have to put it back in the fridge, wait for it to get cold again. It was a whole ordeal. But this hydro flask, I got it for myself for my birthday, and it was the best decision I ever made. I can confidently say I don't think I've bought a case of water for my house since I've had a hydro flask. My husband has one too, and we take it everywhere with us, and it holds so much water and is one of the best reusable products I think I've ever gotten for myself in my life. I also think one important thing to note is when I first got a Hydro Flask, I was really concerned that my water would have like a metallic-y taste to it, but I've never had a metallic-y taste when it comes to my water coming out of a hydro. So again, if you don't have one, if you want to buy this for yourself, please do. I cannot stress Hydro Flasks enough as being such a great investment. The next item on my list is definitely on the expensive end of my $25 to $100 range, being that it cost $99.97. And this is an indoor hydroponic garden. Some people, like myself, don't have access to having a backyard to grow things. And if I had more space, I absolutely would buy one of these for myself. But an indoor hydroponic garden is used to grow fresh herbs and I think some vegetables inside your house all year round. When cooking, I think it's great to be able to access fresh ingredients, and it really makes a dish taste so much better. And I just like growing plants, so I think it also would probably just make somebody really happy to be able to have this in their house. But for perhaps the chef in your life, somebody who just could really value from having fresh herbs like that all year round, an indoor hydroponic garden would be a great gift for them. The next item on my list is a whiskey decanter globe set. Now this cost $57.88 on Amazon. And what I think is really neat about this is the decanter for the whiskey has a globe etched around it and comes in a really cool holder, and it comes with 2 drinking glasses. I know people who like to drink whiskey, and I think it's a really neat way to display your whiskey. So for the whiskey lover in your life, I think this would make a great gift. The last item on my list is a waterproof JBL speaker that costs $39.95 on Amazon. Also, I apologize if you hear anybody talking in the background. There's somebody standing outside of my apartment just talking. But this waterproof JBL speaker is something that I have, and I was actually gifted myself. And I take it with me when I am out on my paddleboard in the summer. I love stand-up paddleboarding, and I always love going to the lake and listening to my music when I'm out there. But I also think this would be great for somebody to have on their shower. Like, you could probably hang it on your shower curtain rod. And having a waterproof speaker I think is wonderful. You don't have to worry about getting your phone wet, and this thing gets pretty loud. So I think it's pretty useful, and again, you don't have to worry about any water damage. One charge lasts an insanely long amount of time. I've never had it die on me while out on the water before, but this comes in a ton of different colors and would be a great gift for anybody who loves to listen to music, to podcasts, to audiobooks, anywhere. It's a great gift. So one final note to talk about before I end this video. All the prices that I mentioned in today's video were for the items when I found them on Amazon. Sometimes prices on Amazon can fluctuate. So I do want to let you know that if you do go to buy any of these gifts and the price has changed, that is most likely why. Again, all the items that I have talked about today are listed below in the description box. I want to thank you so much for watching this video. I really hoped you enjoyed what you saw. If you like what you saw, definitely subscribe to my channel. You don't have to, but it really would help me out if you did. You can also give me a thumbs up on this video and share it with others who might really enjoy this. I hope you have a great rest of your week, and I'll talk to you soon.